Season 24 of Apex Legends has been off to a great start, but big nerfs and changes are coming to the Assault class, Ashe's abilities, plus a ton of new leaked info that we need to discuss, including an update on the return of arenas. We have a lot to talk about, so let's dive right in. For starters, we're going to first look at how well Apex is performing this season so far. So looking at the Steam charts, we can see that in the last 30 days, the average players have gone up about 11,000 and is now at around 80,000 average players, which looking at this is about a 16% gain, and the peak players is around 225,000 players for the launch of the season. Now this is really great to see, as over the past few months we've definitely been on a decline, but with the launch of Season 24, things seem to be looking in the right direction. And Season 24 seems to be doing really well for a couple of reasons. First being the changes to TTK, or time to kill. Now I know that a lot of longtime players don't love these changes, but from what I'm seeing on Twitter, TikTok, and other spots around the internet, the TTK update is a welcome change that helps to make the game feel a little bit more fresh. And what's really interesting about this is that this TTK change was implemented in regards to arenas. At least according to PWN, who has leaked a bunch of stuff in the past, he says that the new TTK is an experiment for arenas return, and that Apex might be shifting away from Battle Royale soon, and unless the community really complains, TTK should stay basically unchanged until after the arenas LTM, which now is expected to release in Season 25. And another thing that is helping make Season 24 have an increase in player count is the update to the Assault class, but most specifically Ashe's updated abilities. And because she is so much fun to play, and honestly almost too much fun, it's somewhat hurting other legends, which is why she is about to get nerfed. For instance, Ashe's pick rate so far this season is over 26%, which by the way is the highest picked legend rate ever in Apex Legends history, even more so than when Horizon and Seer were at their peak, which is just crazy to think about. And the reason her pick rate is so high is because of her dash ability. It's just incredibly satisfying and fun to use, but there's a problem with this. It's so much fun that players are wanting it implemented on more, if not almost all of the legends, so that the movement aspect of this ability can be enjoyed by those other legends. For instance, Imperial Hale thinks that they should give every character the Ashe dash with the same cooldown and double dash, and make it so that there are no perks needed for it. And he also says that the game feels way worse on every other character than Ashe right now. And he's not the only one who is feeling this way, as there are a lot of people agreeing with him, such as Scurry saying that the Ashe dash needs to get added to every character in the game. Now I think adding it to certain legends could be ideal, but instead it seems like Respawn is going to be nerfing this ability. According to Yoritsuki, Ashe will be getting nerfed, with the expectation being that her dash cooldown time will be increased. Currently it's at about 5 seconds right now, and even doubling it up to 10 seconds wouldn't surprise me. Personally, I would like to see the dash embraced and added to other movement characters as a passive, like for Octane or Revenant, but let me know what you think down in the comments below. What should happen with the Ashe dash? Should it just get nerfed, or should it get embraced and added to other legends? And if you haven't liked or subscribed yet, consider doing that while I dive into some more details and leaks. So on top of the upcoming Ashe nerf, an additional nerf to the whole Assault class is expected as well, and this would be with one of the perks for the Assault legends. According to Yoritsuki, the increased reload speed after cracking an enemy shield could be significantly nerfed, possibly removed altogether. Now we don't know exactly when these changes will be releasing, but a safe bet would either be at the mid-season update or at the launch of Season 25. And speaking of Season 25, let's go through all of the leaks expected in the upcoming season and some for the mid-season patch of Season 24. Within Season 25, there is a lot that we can expect, and thanks to Thornton Smash, we have some details. Now of course these things could change before release, but this is what is expected at the moment. For starters, the brand new legend Artemis is expected to release in Season 25, but she's had an updated name change to now be Sparrow. And according to Thornton, these are Sparrow's abilities. Her passive would be a buffed Ashe data knife. Her tactical would be a bear trap like ability, where this would bleed and slow on enemies. The bear trap would deal a set damage when triggered, and then it slows those enemies. And there's also talks that it would silence legends as well. And her ultimate is expected to be a crossbow. And now in an updated leak, Thornton says that the Scorpion C80 crossbow, which was a weapon that was supposed to be coming to the game and had been leaked for almost 10 seasons, if not more now, is expected to be Sparrow's ultimate. So this would fire energy-like projectiles, and it would have 2 fire modes. So the fire modes would be single or automatic, and each high damage shot in the single fire mode would consume a full mag. And additionally, this would charge similar to Vantage and Rampart's ultimate, where you could use it before it is fully charged all the way. So it sounds like Sparrow should be releasing in Season 25, and personally I think she sounds kind of cool, and I would be excited to try her out. Additionally, in Season 25, we can expect an Olympus map update. Now what should be changing and had been leaked before were updates to POI such as as estates, power grid, and grow towers, and I'm really curious to see what this will look like. Additionally, the Bocek bow seems like it will finally be coming out of the care package and would be using sniper ammo going forward, with the arrows being completely gone. Now, we did see in the dev diary update video for season 24 that you can actually see the Bocek bow in the sniper ammo weapon arsenals, so it does seem like this will be coming in the future. We can also expect that the skirmisher class is going to get a buff next season, and it has been leaked that these legends should be getting part of the heal expert perk that was removed from the support class at the beginning of season 24. Specifically, it seems like they will be able to move around at faster speeds while healing. Additionally, we can expect new ranked rewards to finally release, which should be skins, emotes, and more, which I'm excited for because it just feels like ranked hasn't been updated in a long time, and personally I want something more to grind for. I would love to see the return of dive trails, but I just know that's not going to happen because they are now tied to prestige skins, but one can wish. And lastly, Altar is expected to get a buff either in season 24 or that could be moved to this season's mid-season patch. And speaking of the mid-season patch, let's dive in and talk about what we can expect then. Now, found within the files by Hypermist was the upcoming Watson prestige skin, and we can see that the file names are already loaded into the game. We don't have a release date just now, but we could see this at the mid-season patch or towards the end of season 24. I'm also curious what this could be just because we got the Nessie onesie skin for Watson in the battle pass last season, which personally I thought would have been a perfect prestige skin for her, but we'll have to wait to find out. Additionally, from Hypermist, we can expect Newcastle's Heirloom to release on March 25th. Now, what's interesting about this one is that it seems to be doing the same thing with the R301 Mythic skin, where it will release with multiple recolors at the same time that likely can be unlocked with exotic shards. Now, I've touched on this before, but it does seem like Respawn is moving in the direction of having some more customization abilities within the upcoming Legend Heirlooms, and these should be similar to the signature weapons that were released in Apex Mobile, where you can change the effect and the texture with them. Personally, I'm excited to see what Newcastle's Heirloom will be because it seems like the longsword that was leaked a while ago has been scrapped. Additionally, we can expect a new LTM known as third-person rockets and swords that will be coming soon. So this seems to be a mix of the old third-person LTM game mode that we had many seasons ago, mixed with the only weapons being the EPG grenade launcher and the Buster Sword, which honestly sounds super fun but kind of chaotic at the same time, so I'm excited to try that out. And lastly, for some season 24 leaks that should be coming to the game soon, it seems like a majority of the special Legend select screen animation skins should be re-releasing within the store, which is kind of cool. We can expect Ash's Project 19 skin to return on February 25th, Revenant's Penumbra skin to return on March 11th, Fuse's Steel Demon skin will be back on March 4th, Bangalore's Milspec skin on February 18th, Octane's Sun Warrior skin on March 18th, and then the brand new Loba Heatshade bundle, which would release on March 4th. So those are all of the upcoming leaks that we know of right now, with changes to Ash, the Assault class, new heirlooms, new LTMs, and then everything coming in season 25, at least at the moment. Let me know what you're most excited for and if you think Ash needs changed or not, and consider subscribing to stay up to date on all things Apex Legends. Thanks so much for watching if you made it this far, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.